Hi everyone. I hope you had an amazing week and welcome to my lesson today. With me, Mrs. Yumna Saudah with the student's ID 2301811138. So today we're going to talk about something very important, and that's how to sound more polite when you speak English. Now, especially if you have a job in an English speaking country, maybe you communicate at work with your boss or colleagues, it's very important to know how to sound more polite, more professional, so you can make the best impression, right? So let's get right into this lesson. Using polite language. So the best ways to make our language more polite is to be more indirect. When we are too direct, this come across as rude or impolite, especially to people we don't know well. So it's important to keep your language as respectful as possible with your coworkers, colleagues, customers, and maybe your partners. So, uh, when we make our language more indirect, this is called hedging. So, as I said before, is how to sound more polite, we need to make our language more indirect. So, we use something called hedging. To do this, now imagine you're stretching your language apart. The more you stretch it, the more polite you sound. Here I will going to show you some example of this. So I want to leave early today. It's come too rude, right? So next, I want to leave early today. That's very direct, and it's also does sound rude bit more. So to sound more polite, you can say, "Do you mind if I leave early today? Do you mind?" It's um so I like to leave early today, please. It's polite sound because you add I would here. I would like to leave early today, please. You add please in this section. So uh it sounds polite. And then, do you mind if I leave early today? So this is even more polite because you add do you mind, you asking the people suggestions about your statement. And then uh, if you want most polite, you can say, would you mind if I left early today? You add simple past here and you say, would you mind if I left early today? So it's this sentence is gradually getting stretched apart. So next to the example, I will show you what less polite sentence look like. Jadi sentence less polite itu seperti ini, can I have a glass of water, and you don't add any like please here. So to more polite, to indirect, you can say could. So you're replacing can into could, like could I please have a glass of water, like this. May, you can, the other example is may, you replacing can into may. May I please have a glass of water? And then if you want to more polite, you can use, would it be possible to blank blank blank, you can add in the sentence and then please, then would it be possible to have a glass of water, please? Yeah, it's you will people will know that it's sound indirect. The other example is this less polite. I can, or I cannot, I can. So if you want to say that I can meet the project deadline on time, it sounds rude. You can say I'm afraid. After before you say I can, you can say I'm afraid that I can or I won't be possible for me to. Maybe the example is like, I'm afraid I can't meet the project deadline on time. So you adding I'm afraid. So it's more polite. Next, the other example is I cannot come to work today because I'm sick. So you can say I'm afraid, or it won't be possible for me to come to work because I'm sick. It should be or in here, but I forgot to put slash. Next is imperative. Yeah, maybe you hear your friend is say like bilang kayak come over here, sit down gitu kan, kayak itu kedengarannya kayak kasar dan apalagi kalau kita di dunia kerja, kalau kita nyuruh. Tapi mungkin sama temen yang udah deket boleh-boleh aja. Cuman ini kita konteksnya belajar sama ketemu sama orang yang kita nggak kenal-kenal banget, dan ngomong kayak gitu tuh terkesan kasar sama orang itu. Jadi kita harus tahu gimana caranya kita supaya terdengar lebih baik di sama mereka. Jadi semisalnya it's come over here, you can say instead say that you can say could you please, like could you please come over here, could you please come over here, could you please sit down, would you please. The other example is would you please come over here, or would you please sit down, or do you mind, would you mind, and then you adding verb ing and then continuous, then please, do you mind coming over here for a moment, please, would you mind sitting down, please. It sounds more polite. So next is in this, I want to speak with you now, I want to leave early today. So it sounds like rude. Instead you say this, you can say this, I would like to blank 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 your sentence, and then please if possible, and then I would like to speak to you now if possible. Jadi bisakah kau berbicara denganmu sekarang jika memungkinkan? I'd like to leave early today please. Kayak bisa nggak aku duluan pulang sekarang gitu, aku mohon gitu kan, kayak hari ini gitu. Jadi kita kedengarannya lebih polite, indirect. Do you mind if I present simple verb, simple present, and then do you mind if I speak with you now, do you mind if I leave early today, would you mind if I, and then past simple verb, would you mind if I spoke with you now, would you mind if I left early today. You change the speak with spoke, and then leave with left. This is not the last one. Now it's do you. If you say do you have a pen I could borrow? It sounds more indirect and better you say like by chance, adding by chance in this section. Do you by chance have a pen I could borrow? Do you by chance have a pen I could borrow? So when you adding by chance, it sounds more polite. And then, do you have a pen? Do you know whether John will be coming to work tomorrow? Actually, as this uh it's okay to say that, but uh I just want to show you how to more polite you sound, and then you can add by chance. Do you know whether John will be coming to work tomorrow? And then I was just wondering if you knew whether John will be coming to work tomorrow. So change no to new. And then let me know. Ask him. Finish the report. You can say to more polite. You can say, could you please let me know when you get a moment? Could you please ask him when you get a chance? And then at your earliest convenience, could you please finish this report at your earliest convenience? Jadi dia menambahkan kata yang sebenarnya menurut kamu itu tidak penting, tapi setelah kamu menambahkan itu, kamu akan terdengar lebih sopan dan lebih respect sama lawan bicaramu. Seperti itu ya, murid-murid. Maybe this is our last lesson. If you have any questions, you can ask me for more material or something like that. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the other lessons. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.